So here's a little trick that most of you guys don't know. When you place your wards, you could actually see your cursor turn from green to a place where it would be invisible in bush versus blue where it wouldn't be. So you could place it here where it's green and be invisible in the bush, or again here where it won't be in the bush where it's colored blue. Okay, so the next tip. So I want you guys to imagine the pink ward as just a normal sight ward. So what we have here are a couple of variations of a common place warded. So I'm not going to go over common places warded throughout the entire map on this video, but this is definitely one place that's often warded. So right here in this pink ward bush, this is a very common place, and in fact you'll see this in every ELO. It's a pretty good place, but it gets swept on very often by enemy junglers and enemy supports. So this is actually not that popular for higher ELOs. As you'll notice, as the rankings get a little bit higher, you'll see variations of the ward placement here or even here. Now the reason why they put wards here and here are because they don't want to get swept by the enemy jungler or support. So they put it somewhere that the enemy support wouldn't sweep, and therefore they get to keep their vision. Now if you're less than diamond, this is a perfectly acceptable spot, as in my experience I think that those players don't really use the red turret as much as the diamond higher players do, so this is a perfectly acceptable position to place a ward if you are in that ranking or below. Now where you place the ward is actually really important. So just because it's in a bush doesn't mean it's in a good position. For example, if I place a ward right here, and I'm just going to walk here to make sure I get no vision. If I place a ward here, the enemy jungler could walk through here hugging this top side of the wall and could gank right here. If my mid laner was really overextended, I could really put him for a gank. In fact, a ward here is actually counterproductive because it gives a false insecurity. When you're laning in here, you can see in your mini-map, you won't really expect someone coming from this because of the vision here. So right there would be a really good ward because it's the furthest possible and in fact gives you full vision of this entire area here. So one tip for placing pink wards specifically is that you don't want to place pink wards in places you can't protect. For instance, let's say that you're getting pushed towards your turret. Let's say that I'm just an AD carry here and the enemy bot lane is pushing against me and I have to hug turret. What would not be advisable is placing a pink ward here. If I place a pink ward there, there's a highly probable chance that the enemy support will come over here and clear the ward. Because if they want to push up to my turret, they're going to have vision here. They're just going to place a trinket ward here and boop, they found my pink ward and there goes 75 gold. A better place to put your pink ward is probably right here, where you could safely see us under turret and then you just put a trinket ward here. Thanks so much for watching this video, guys. If you want to see specifically where to ward as the top laner or bot laner or mid laner, jungler or support, any one of those roles, please leave in the comments which role you guys want to see where to ward, and I'll be sure to get on that video as soon as possible. Thanks again for watching.